Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
Hello guys, RM Gaming here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Resident Evil 4. So, oh, I remembered. So, from when I stopped recording last time, I forgot about this treasure up here. Anyway, if you heard him say, good old Salazar, my boy, he was talking about miserable insects in the sewers. So, yeah. This sounds, fun. So we have to go down here. Oh my god, it's so grainy, this area. I don't know if you can see it in the actual YouTube video because of video compression and that. But, yeah, grainy. Speaking of sewers... that is like the most terrifying thing ever. There's nothing over there. Okay, but... I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. My inventory is a mess. It wasn't like this last time. Allow me to do some adjustments. Let's swap those around. Put that there. Select the rifle. Do you see that? One rifle bullet should do the trick there. And he drops the green eye. Right, so I want to point something out. These are called the Novistadors. And they always drop a eye gem like that. It can either be a green eye, a red eye, or a blue eye. And the green eye is the most common, red eye is slightly less common, and blue's quite rare. I'll explain more about them in a bit, but I really want to get them to drop a blue eye because of how rare they are. Firstly, I want my hand grenade here. Should hit them both. They look like they survived that though, which I'm not surprised by. Really? He's still alive? And I suck at aiming, apparently. Okay. Right, there's only two in here. Sorry for sniffing as well. Ah. Right, so I believe on the easy difficulty, a lot of the Novistadors in this area, in the sewers, they don't appear. Green eye, wow. Both of the most common eyes. Brilliant. I don't really... I've not got much... I'm really contemplating whether I should use rifle rounds here, because I'm not doing great for them. Oh! This room looks safe. I can't break out of this, really. I don't know why, but you can't break out of that. Seriously? Oh my word. It doesn't like me, does it? Yeah, these Novistadors, they're a pain in the arse. I saw you there. Oh my god! Stop this shit. Release me, fuck. What? No, stop. Where are you? Oh my god. He keeps fucking jumping on wall because he's a pussy. Right, I kicked him. Where is he? Stop. Fuck me. There are more. Oh my god, I finally got a blue eye to drop. Oh, you can't believe how happy I am to get that to drop now. So, in all of the times I've played through this game, I've never had a blue eye to drop in this area from one of the Norvistadors. It is possible, but I've just never had it happen. Yeah, there's another one coming. I don't know if he'll come around here. I can... Hello. Here he is. In all my times playing this game, I've never had one to drop. Ugh. Dirty. And he's dead. Right. Inventory. So yeah, in all the times I've played through this game, I've never had a blue eye drop. I just got all of the eye collection here. All of the potential eyes. I'll read this and I'll explain more about these eyes in a second. Lewis's memo. There are some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. It's basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues to as to how the powers of the Las Plagas work. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. And perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here is a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioural patterns of their host. Dicrocelium. Once the larvae of the parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behaviour of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host's behaviour to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosomum. The larvae of the parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Parrot bass. Bass, bass, fuck it. It's all the same. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water's surface where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behaviour can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. Oh my god. Leucochloridium. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in colour and pulsate continually, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Right. So after reading that, let's talk about these eyes. What can I say about them? So basically, these eyes actually, like the cat's eyes and the gems before them, they can be put into a bigger treasure. Let's read that. It looks like he was alive until just recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. Yeah. So, basically, it can be put into a bigger treasure, yeah. And, the blue eyes are completely based off RNG, because you can get a certain chance of them dropping off the Norvistadors. There are only a certain amount of places in the game where you fight Norvistadors, so, you've got to hope that you're lucky. There is one place where there's a guaranteed blue eye drop, but apart from that, Yeah. This is what it goes into the butterfly lamp. There is a guaranteed drop somewhere, but there's actually 2 butterfly lamps in the game, so... I mean, I'm sorted. I've already got the combination sorted now. So let's just combine them already. So I already got a fully completed butterfly lamp. If I didn't have it completed now, I would keep a hold on it until later so that I could sell it at a later date. But now I can get more money early on. You do face quite a lot of Nor'Easter doors, but like I said, there's only a certain amount of places where they are, where you can face them. So, the butterfly lamp is one of the few treasures in the game that you might not be able to complete simply because of RNG. And actually, I've just remembered something. I've missed a treasure. I'm gonna have to go back and get it at some point. I'll explain it when I get there. It's slap that herb together. Fuck off, grenade. You pissing me off. What are you doing there? Motherfucker! He stayed there the entire time. What a crafty sod. Quick reload. There's another one. Rifle ammo, I need that. Let me just sniff for a second. Right. I'm gonna start turning my mic off when I need to do big sniffers like that, because it's not appealing to listen to. Oh my god, I forgot about you. I forgot there was another one. What? And another one? How many are there? Alright, fuck this. Rifle time, buddy. I'm only moved for this shit. I know there's one more. There is one more Nor'Easter door. Right. I've just got to say, but how the fuck did Leon empty the water? I guess it's through that that grate to the side. This one's white. White supremacy, derp. I said that, but he was like the weakest one. Red eye, that's pretty good. And that, my friends, is that. That's all of the Nor'Easter doors here. This is pretty tough on a first playthrough, honestly. At least I find it to be. Speaking of which, 3-2 is actually a chapter I find quite difficult. Alright. This part's pretty fun. Look at this! I have actually died here before when I was rushing through it. There we go, velvet blue. Let's leave here. Oh boy. Remember this room? We were just in it before. What are they praying to? Okay, I kind of want to kill as many of these as possible. And then I'm going to follow up with a flash grenade. I don't think I needed to do that, but I did it anyway. So basically, they all have spinels, and if you alert them... Are there more of them? Don't really matter if there is, honestly. Yep. Oh my god! He was trying to escape. This is the one I want to kill because he has the best treasure on him. I love that. Oh, I should have saved my flash grenade, you fucking idiot, Ryan. He drops the Illuminado's pendant, that's 8,500. And the rest of them drop spinels. You can pick up so much fucking money here. And I love it. So if you have a hand grenade when you're going into the Novistador area, I recommend keeping it for this part. Because if they escape, you lose all of your potential money. Right. Wait. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna I'm gonna edit this part out, but I'm going to go back and get the treasure. I'm just gonna go back and get the treasure so you can see where it is. So see you then. Alright, so yeah, I just had to come back all the way into the starting room. Why? Because up here is a fucking treasure that I missed. Now, if it was just a spinel, I might have left it. But look what it is. It's a purple gem. Now you might be thinking, Ryan, but we already got one of these. We already completed the elegant mask. Yes, but perhaps we can get a second one? If that's what you're thinking, you're exactly right. We will get a second one. So I will go back to the room where I was previously. See you in a moment. Alright, so we're back. Anyway, there's a reason I got that gem now. And you'll see why in a second. But I just want to mention how you can backtrack a lot in this game. Like, unlike Resident Evil 5, for example, it's not as linear. Where in like Resident Evil 5, for example, it's rather straightforward. You go from point A to point B. But in this game, there's a lot of backtracking. You go back and forth to certain areas at later dates in the game, and it's pretty neat, but it's not open world. It's not open world, but it's not linear, if you get me. It reminds me a lot of Dark Souls. And honestly, guys, I really... I'm tempted to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls. Because I love that game so much. Such a fucking good game. It's a game that a lot of people find hard or don't want to play it, but once you do play it, it changes the way you experience games, honestly. Anyway, there's a reason we came across here. For this. Why did I get the purple gem? Because there is a second elegant mask. Whoop-de-doo. Slap that shit in the hole. That is definitely sexual in some manner. I'm fucking dumb. Right. Is there anything else to get here? I don't think there is. So yeah, we're back over here. I'm actually gonna save. Just because I can. Right. To be honest, I didn't actually have to go that far back. I had to go all the way through the water room and the Garrador room just to get back. I didn't have to skip it out, but it's things you didn't need to see, really.
Welcome.
Anyway, we got the merchant. He's up here now.
Got some rare things
on sale, stranger. 12 spinels, 24k. Jesus Christ. 10k. We could sell all of these for now. We won't need them. We could sell the fully completed butterfly lamp. Oh, it's actually 12k for the Illuminado's pendant. I'm sorry. I thought it were 8,500. And we're not going to sell the elegant mask. Tune up. What? Wait a minute. Why can I not upgrade the Red 9? It says it's got an upgrade available, but it won't let me. That's weird. Well, we got a lot of money. Let's upgrade capacity. We'll leave that, I think. Wait. No, we'll buy firepower. Why not? So we're done here. And this soundtrack's great as well. So guys, I've got to say, but after we read this little leaflet here, I'm going to end this part. So, yeah, about that. Right, I just had to cough there. Castellan Memo. For many years, the Salazar family has served as the Castellans of this castle. However, not everything is bright, for my ancestry has a dark past. Long ago, there once was a religious group that had deep roots in this region called the Los Illuminados. Unjustly, however, the first Castellan of the castle took away their rights and powers. As a follower of this religion and as the 8th Castellan, I felt that it was my duty, as well as my responsibility, to atone for that sin. I knew the best way to atone for the sin was to give power back to those who we once took it away from, the Los Illuminados. As expected, it took a little time, but we were able to rejuvenate the once sealed Las Plagas. With this success, I was one step closer to the revival of the Los Illuminados. The reason why I released the Las Plagas from deep under this castle and gave them to Lord Sadler was not only to repay for the sins of my ancestors, but I felt certain that the Lord would make better use of this power to help save the world. To save those that have sinned with the power of the Las Plagas and to cleanse their souls, creating a world without sinners, the way it was meant to be. Once cleansed, they would become one of the many Ganados where they will find their reason to live. And after the Lord has succeeded in creating the world in which he has envisioned, then the sins of my Salazar family will be atoned for. Interesting. So now we know the motivations of Salazar at least. Anyway, and because of figuring that, those motivations, that is where we'll end it for today. So, anyway guys, I will see you next time in whatever the fuck part. Peace out.